Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is James. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're taking the time every day to review my content. There's a saying in America. It says, "Happy wife, happy life." Now, on face value, that statement is problematic, right? Because it kind of assuming that the guy happiness in the relationship really doesn't matter. It's all about catering to the ladies and whatever she wants. That can be to the detriment of the family, of the guy himself, and to the overall family dynamic. So it kind of brushes the guy feelings and it just focuses on what really matters to the woman in the relationship. It's very toxic just on face value of that statement. I'm from Africa, Liberia, and things there is very different, right? For once, the guy is pretty much in charge of everything there in the relationship. He responsible for the whole family life, the wife, and also even the wife's family to a certain extent. They're gonna come to him most of the time for money, for a favor, and he cannot be saying no all the time. He cannot say no all the time. If he's constant saying no, they're gonna look down upon him. They're gonna call him cheap. They're gonna disrespect him. They're gonna call him all kinds of names. And if the wife in the relationship is not strong enough, that might put an end to her marriage. If the guy also in the relationship is not strong enough, that can lead to the end of the marriage also. So that whole statement is very problematic. So I was going through TikTok this weekend. And I happened to find this viral video that went on. This guy, he purchased a house for his wife and the whole family, but her attitude was a little bit out of place. It seemed like whatever he bought didn't fit her mold of what she wants. We pretty much care about her feelings and how she looks in society, how the building look, how it fits in her mold and her perspective of how she want her life to be. She doesn't take account of the guy and that he's gonna be paying for everything in the first place. But her behavior was not all out of place, right? It comes from a place of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding from the guy. He caused the issue. So let's see how can we assess this issue.
Where are we? Who house?
It's our house, babe. I just bought it.
This house?
Yeah, this house. This house, babe. What's wrong?
This
What's
not the house we agreed on. Why would you do that?
This is what I could afford, babe. I bought this because it's what I could afford.
You care about me being happy or you being happy? Because
I,
I'm not happy with this. This is not what you was supposed to have bought.
I care about both of us being happy, and you're not making no payments,
I'm
so at
not
least.
going. I don't care about that. I'm not going to want to stay here. I'd rather stay where we are now. This
Well,
is
where
a
we at now?
downgrade.
Where we at right now? We renting. This we own in here. You know the property value can go up.
No.
You ain't even seen the inside.
I don't want to see the inside. To me, it looks. No, to be honest,
What's wrong with this house?
it's small. Look at that little window. Like, it's small.
The wi-
Like, I don't even want to be here. And then you talking about some that you can afford it. Like, you can afford better than this.
You don't spend all your money on the house, babe. You got to keep something in the bank.
Okay, and we have enough in the bank to get something better than this. This is not what I expected to how I wanted to live my life. Certain enough for my kids.
You gonna help me pay the bills, babe?
No.
Okay, so then what? You don't, let's go see the house. Let's go at least look in the
Come
house.
on,
babe.
who car?
Yeah, I know. People were kind of just going off on her this lady because of her attitude and how she come across. She come across as being very ungrateful. She come across as being very unappreciative and very disrespectful to the guy. And I totally understand why people are coming for her because what she displaying doesn't seem like she want to be married much of all because she want to be taken care of or she want to look a certain way in society. I totally understand her. Understand that, right? But we cannot just gloss over what the guy is doing, right? What he's doing. First of all, he causes this issue, right? They already talked about the house they wanted. They already agreed upon the house they wanted, and he went behind her back and purchased another house. All right. In America, houses are major purchases. They are life-changing purchases. People use their whole retirement to buy a house. They spend years, 30 years, maybe 15 years sometimes, paying for this house. Buying a house is not something you just want to gloss over, but you want to just make sure communication is constant. Communication is everything in a relationship. If that is not communicated from the beginning, which house that will be bought, if you guys didn't communicate that, anything you buy after that will just be just an ego, right? I understand that the house is just him going to be paying for it, and it's just going to be him alone, and it's just on his income, and he's budgeting. I understand that, but that wasn't communicated earlier. You just went and purchased a house, and you assume she will like it because she ain't going to be paying the bill anyway. It's just you. So you just seem like you don't care about her feelings. You don't care about what she thinks about it, right? It's just all you. So he made the mistake in the first place by purchasing the house without her consent. Now, she not appreciating, it's not good, because at least she should mention that, oh, it's a huge purchase and it probably fit in his budget, even though he's going to be paying everything. She should be a little bit appreciative of it. And this is what most people online will that not live in the country or don't have that much money or are single will kind of like think, oh, there's people just out here buying houses. This is not an everyday thing. This is a one in a lifetime thing for some people. Most people. Some people maybe 1 or 2 times in their lifetime. It's not something you just throw around, oh yeah, I'm buying a house. Every party should have to come to a conclusion, right? And you buying a house without her conclusion, her consent, it just seems disrespectful to her as well. Even though her attitude doesn't help the situation, but he didn't care about her feeling in the first place. He just bought it, which is very, very bad. So let's continue and see what went wrong. Even though it already started wrong.
Come on, who car?
This the agent car. Golly. Not something wrong with his car.
Look at the neighborhood. Nobody don't even break up the leaves. Come on, open the door.
You tripping, bro. You tripping. Oh, come here.
Boy, what is this, a closet?
A
Is this a closet?
We got
For
all this space and you calling it a closet.
real?
We got 3 bedrooms in
We
here.
have a sectional. How are we supposed to fit our sectionals in here?
Right here, somewhere.
This is crazy.
That space is
And
big
you
for a
done got
session.
Wi-Fi.
Take your shoes off, babe. I just got done cleaning.
Like, now you being disrespectful. Like, I'm not really feeling this. Let
Why?
me see the master. Come on.
Wow, what's wrong with the? Come on, the basket back here, babe. What's wrong with
This is
this?
a hot mess.
What's wrong with
The wall is done. Like, you're going to have to do a whole lot of renovating. I don't want these little country
Now she's just
apartment
complaining over
doors in here.
trivial things, right?
This the master?
This the master bedroom, babe.
You signed documents already for this?
Yeah, this is our house. I already paid the down payment and everything.
Can we get a refund?
Why we didn't get a?
We can't get a refund at all.
No, that's not how it works. Once you sign the documents,
We
baby, once you
need
do
some
the.
type of refund because we're not staying here. You're not staying here. The kids not staying here. Nobody's staying here. It's just gonna be a ghost house. Exactly what it is.
We got 3. Baby, we even got a patio. We got 3 bedrooms, a patio, and a backyard.
No patio.
Come on.
Man, listen, I'm not doing this with you. This look. Oh my God. Look at the wall.
This the patio, baby, and we got a nice backyard.
You're not about to convince me. I don't see nothing back here that gives.
Yeah, she's just gonna complain over and over again about the situation. And in this case, I don't really blame her for complaining about it. Because you purchased a house, a major purchase, without her consent. You just bought a house, bro. It's like you're buying a house with yourself. You're not single. You're married. You have kids. Those should be a huge consideration before even purchasing the house. To be honest, most guys purchase a house when they're already in the relationship for the women. She picked the house, she chooses what she wants, and that's it. The guy really don't have much of saying. Sometimes you have saying, but don't have that much of saying about the house. He just want the family to have a good place to be, everything good, and that's it. But the most important thing, you gotta fit in your budget. But if you fit in your budget, at least communicate that with her. Everything should be okay. But you don't go behind her back and just purchase a house. That was just red flag for the beginning.
Here, that gives somewhere for my kids to play. Look at this.
We got a big.
Look.
We got
all
a
my
big
kids
backyard.
don't
In the backyard.
play. Nowhere. This is horrible. You didn't even think about me. You didn't think about your kids. You thought about yourself in your pockets. Nobody in this house care about your pockets whatsoever.
That might be the problem. That might be the problem. You don't care about my pockets. You just want what you want.
Exactly. Yeah. Happy wife, happy life. My life will not be happy here.
And that is the end of the video right there. She said it. Happy wife, happy life. Even though I disagree with that statement, the way she's saying it, pretty much assume that she talking about what it should be. Like the woman should be happy. If she's not happy, things will not be happy. Things will not be good. Which is a very toxic statement to be saying, which is very wrong. And a woman that keeps saying that, she don't care about the family overall. She care about herself, and that can be very detrimental to the whole family unit. But again, right? He made the mistake. Maybe he made a mistake by marrying her, but he definitely made the mistake by buying a house behind her back. I understand the house costs a lot. Maybe he used a lot of money. Maybe he used a whole life saving to buy this house. But at least get her consent, bro. There's not a car. You can just go and like, I don't want it, and you carry it back. Maybe you'll lose some kind of value, you lose some kind of money on it a little bit, and then that will be it. But this is a house, you know. It's a huge purchase. Documentation have been signed. Things have been notarized. You can just go back and say, I don't want it no more. Anyway, that's my take. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this going. Thank you.